Hi, this is Judy. Welcome to the Amazing Story Cosmos community. I am so glad you're here. I want to hop on video tonight just to kind of give you a word of encouragement as you write. And that word of encouragement is this: story lives all around you. Inspiration is all around you. If you ever get dry, just go outside your door. Just look into your kitchen. Just go into your bedroom. Just go to school, go to work, walk down the street. But then pick a thing when you're doing that. Tonight, what I'm picking is mood. But sometimes what energizes a story is choosing the mood of the story. As you may have seen in the course, I really believe that world building, as we're trying to show it in the Amazing Story Cosmos, is that when you create that whimsical, wandering world, you're creating a framework, and that framework is based on six story elements and other things like story logic and things like that. But mainly those six story elements. It's a way for you to build a philosophy of why you're doing the story. I do this, I choose this mood for my story because it's kind of what I'm trying to convey and is a driving force for my characters. So, in other words, um, world building is more than just set decoration. It's more than a landscape. It's something else. It's an active entity in your story. All six of them, they play a role in driving it, but it's your philosophy, it's your perspective, it is your way of doing business in the story. That's why the course doesn't spend a lot of time talking about others, because it's really trying to encourage you to be ready with your own questions for yourself and for your super fans. And once your super fans see you and they want what you have, they're going to hold you to it. So back to mood. Mood hits me tonight because I think it's a key one. It's the first one I list as part of the six elements because I think mood is so tangible. It's such good source material to get started writing when you're stuck. Because there, like in America right now, there's a lot of tension. Tension in all kinds of places for all kinds of reasons. And it's not even small tension, it's dramatic tension. It's multifaceted tension. And then, of course, as we can see in our own personal lives. I mean, you can go into the grocery store and get tense over the food prices, but then you also can walk the streets of some of our cities and you can get tense for other reasons. You can be in school and be tense. The point is that mood is also setting a table for how people are reacting to it, thus driving or helping to make them think about certain decisions. Well, like in the world is true in the story world. In your story cosmos, you can use mood to actually drive a character's actions. That's the way to make mood more than landscaping. It's not just like it's a bush in the corner that looks so pretty that we talk about it for 10 pages. It's the fact that maybe that bush is alive, like in the book of Exodus, and it actually triggers something else. If you know the story of Exodus, it means that that bush was more than landscaping. Mood is like that too. Mood is the vibe of your story. If you're doing a film noir, for example, part of the mood of the classic films is the darkness, is the black and white, is the certain kind of detective, it's a certain kind of woman that he meets, it's a certain kind of murder, it's a certain place they live. They all set the table for a certain mood. So I just want to encourage you tonight to maybe in the next few days while you're writing, think about mood. Think about the moods you see in our country, particularly those in America, but then also in other parts of the world. Where do you see mood actually triggering behavior? Take notes of what you see. It can be inspiration for you as you write. Have a good night. And again, welcome to the Amazing Story Cosmos. All the best as you create a philosophy, a framework for your amazing story cosmos that will attract super fans. Talk soon.